Welcome back to our Let's Play of Demon Souls. I am Chubby Cheese at the latter half of the Three Heart Runners, and sitting next to me playing video games is a Frozen Nord, so if you hear a scream, that means he did something great. Anyways, we are about to enter into one of my favorite levels, one of the biggest levels of the game as well, so it can be a little bit confusing when you're running around and whatnot. This is level 3-2. Now, the first thing we have to do is there is this big giant monster thing that is blocking our way to getting to the boss. So what we have to do is we have to cut two chains there on it so it'll drop down so that we can gain access to where the box is. So that's what we're going to be doing. At least in the first episode we're going to get the first half, and then the second episode we'll go through the second half, and then the third episode we will actually play the boss. So this is going to be probably the longest episode out of all of them. These enemies in here are actually fairly easy, especially if you're as powered up as I am. That's why I'm playing this level. It's actually one of the last levels in the game. Instead of going in order, as you can tell from watching me play, I play the levels all over the place. In fact, we are basically 2 levels away from the finale. We've got to beat this one, beat the final boss of this world, and then we'll be able to go to the last world. And here's a good shot of the thing that we gotta knock down. Anyways, there are 2 levels basically to this world. There's this top portion, which are these platforms that we're running across, and then down below is this giant. It looks like a poisonous swamp, but it's not really. The gargoyles are the main enemies in this level. There are a couple of just regular demons that you run across from, and then also there are these weird little, I call them insect-like things, but I don't know exactly how to describe them. I should have gotten online, looked at the Wikipedia, and looked at the actual names of these things, but didn't really feel like doing it. But there are 2 types of gargoyles. There are ones that have piercing swords, and then like the one I'm shooting at right now, and then there's also ones that shoot arrows as well. As you can notice, I'm using the white bow now, which I really particularly like this thing. We're never going to really upgrade it. This is really the only level that I'm going to use it for. But I also use it to take out the dragon in the next level, but we have lost that episode. So if I can find it, I will do a lost episode of this game so that we can actually see how to take out that dragon. It's really not all that hard. It's just strenuous, and it takes a lot of damage and whatnot. So let's go ahead and walk through here. Like I said, there's just a lot of walking in this level. You just got to keep your eyes open for the gargoyles and stuff and attack them, because they are pretty aggressive enemies. So just be on the lookout for them, and it's easy to get knocked off these platforms. So this is one level to actually be careful. I'm just gonna kind of ignore this guy here because he's an idiot, and we will take a ride up here. And we will head up this way. Should be a gargoyle right around this corner. Oh, nope, I was wrong. It's just these guys. These guys are what are holding up some of the chains. So we'll kill all of them, and then we'll go into the cinema scene. Boy, those sound effects are coming out great in this. Alright, now that we've done that, we're going to make our way down here, and we're going to encounter another interesting NPC. He is down here where you can see those lights are. Now, there are 1 or 2 things that you can do with this guy. You can leave him live, and at some point, this guy is an evil guy, which is why he's in jail. You can leave him live, or you can kill him. If you kill him, you can take his armor. His armor's actually halfway decent. I'm killing him, but I'm not killing him to take his armor. I'm killing him because if you let him stay alive, then eventually he comes into the Nexus and starts killing off NPCs, which I didn't particularly want that to happen, even though I could have let it happen anyways. He's also the guy who's in cahoots with Mephistopheles. So if you are interested in that quest, with if you have a pure dark, if you have a pure dark, wow, I'm forgetting stuff for some reason today. If you have a pure dark, dark soul, character soul, there it is, or character whatever, tendency, there I got the word right, then you will meet up with Mephistopheles and you'll take his place. So, a couple of options. Like I said, if we play this game through again on New Game, I plan on doing that. So you'll at least get a chance to see it. Now this can be a little bit confusing down here. If you're new players to this game, which I'm sure most of you guys aren't, just watch what I'm doing to get to the ladders. Just pay attention. I mean, it is pretty straightforward. Now here's these weird guys. Now what they do is if you when you slice them, they split in half after a certain amount of hits, and then they can continue to attack you. Now if your strength is strong enough in this, then you don't have to worry about them attacking you again, because, well, they'll just die. There's two sizes. There's the largers and then the smallers. The smallers, I think, can be a little bit more annoying, but my strength and my dexterity is so high right now that I'm killing everything in one hit, which is why I'm blowing through this level without any trouble whatsoever. I really like the atmosphere of this level. It's creepy, it's cool, it's disgusting. Everything's just fun. And there's one of the gargoyles that I killed earlier. I wonder if he fell down here. As the Frozen Nord looks at me questioningly. Pick up some more of this stuff. Renowned Soul. And Dark Moon Grass. Now we're going to be coming up to a little bit more difficult portion here, because there are some tougher enemies in this level. If you remember from the Tower of Latria 3-1, there were those enemies that kind of had a Cthulhu face. Well, they're also in this level, except there's dark ones. There's the ones that glow dark black and orange color. These guys can be a little tricky to kill. So, gotta be careful with these guys, of course. As you can see, if these guys hit me, I'll probably be done. But I'm strong enough that if I get the first attack off, I can kill them. Also, if you want to, you can use the Firestorm spell, which is the reason why I had to rescue the witch, because she teaches me that, because I use that. You can use that on them, and that kills them in one hit as well. It just takes a lot of your mana away. Like I said, I have an overpowered character at this point, which is a good thing, because even as strong as I am, the final boss is something else. Now, the last time I actually played through this level, because I don't know if you could tell, I am in soul form. I came up to this spot here, and this guy who was shooting arrows right here killed me. Made me fall off. I was so furious. So I made sure this time to hunt him out and make him my first target for revenge. These guys are pretty easy, but you know, sometimes they can just get you in a wrong spot and it fucks you over. One of the cool things about this white bow here is it actually can shoot further than most of the other ones. I think its range is like 70, it could be 65. I think it's 70 though, and that's a lot further than the others, which can make this bow incredibly useful, which is why I like to use it. So we will wait here for this platform to come down to take us up to the next section. Dum de dum 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 da dum. I didn't say I was done, I was just saying dum de dum. Frozen North said stop saying that I was dumb. I'm not dumb. He's dumb. Anyways, we'll head up the long elevator thing. I'm just gonna run by this guy. There's no problems. He'll follow us, but he takes a long time to get up here because it tries to follow around. And we will repeat what we did in the last part. Death. Death. And death. And what this will do... Oh, he did get up. What do you know? It almost kills me. What this will do is this will open up a shortcut, basically. So that all we have to do now is just walk straight to the boss. Now, there are a couple of things that I do. I do go down and I grab a couple of things in the next episode. We'll talk about that at some point. Oh, no. Dive out of the way after almost dying. Run up, and we will end the episode with the death of this guy. Take care, guys. See ya.